Hola, this is Cruz. Please excuse the lighting and this towel. It's one of my husband's like gym towels he has here in his vehicle. But I just finished mailing off a swap I was in. I haven't been crafting or doing much recording videos or anything like that lately. I'll do an update later. I don't even know if I'm gonna ever post this video. But I figured since everything crafty I share with you guys, I might as well share this. We have been sick for a while. We had been sick for a while. Everyone in my family took turns. Our son got the worst of it. And then thank God we, started getting better little by little. And then we got better just in time for, school concerts and work functions and the ball. And, well, the ball came earlier, I think. I don't even remember. Anyway, it came right after he started, right after he missed school, actually. That's when the ball hit. And then a party right afterwards. Anyway, so it was just a lot going on. And I had not checked. When was the last time I checked my P.O. box? Maybe before we left town or something. So I haven't checked it since before Christmas. And we just got back yesterday. And so I actually didn't have my keys for my P.O. box because I'm in my husband's vehicle. But so I asked the lady, the cashier, whatever, postal worker, if she could check my box for me, even though I didn't have my key, and I gave my ID, whatever. And so I got something in the mail, and that was the first one I saw, and it was just like a punch to the gut. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, but shit. Sorry, this makes it all hurt so much more. It says, "Cruz, my Christmas gift to you will be late, but thank you so much for my secret Santa and for being my friend and loving me, Sabrina." I don't know if you guys remember a few months back, there was another, scam, whatever, that went on. And that person I had literally only been friends with for 2 weeks, but we had gotten really close in those 2 weeks. And when all that came out, like, I didn't want to think the worst, but I did my due diligence and I watched exposed videos and I did, as objectively as I could. And then when I don't think I've shared this with you guys, but when a very, very close friend, probably one of the people that I trust the most in this crafting community, we were kind of trying to figure it out together, and then she said, "You know what, I think this person has scammed me twice before," and on its own it was just kind of weird occurrences, but once in the light of everything else that had come out, it was like, yeah, that was a scam times 2. So I and my husband, and all that time I lost sleep. I just didn't feel good, and I already don't sleep very well, but I was sleeping even less than even my husband. He's literally my best friend. He knew something was up, and he's like, "What's going on, Cruz? What's wrong?" And I lied to him because I don't want to burden him with like that kind of drama, and I was still trying to process it myself, and I think part of me didn't want to say it out loud, because if I said it out loud, it would all fall into place. So anyway, once I had figured everything out and realized the truth, I told him, and he was like, "Okay, then just, cut it off, cut all communications, whatever." And he wanted me to cut it all out without ever saying anything, and I said, "No, like, not that I owe her an explanation, but I don't want to be that way, So anyway, with that situation, I don't know if there was more anger, and I had more time to process it, and I don't know what it was. It was just different. And with this situation with Sabrina, when it came out, someone contacted me, and that's how I found out about the video. Like, is this true? And I'm like, oh my God, I hope not. Like, after everything that's happened with the other person, like, like, I'm leery of anybody that anything sketchy goes on, and I felt so guilty for that. But um but I didn't do my due diligence. We were going through a lot, as far as like sickness. Well, not sickness at that point, just like having to travel and all this other crap. It's not crap. It's just the holidays and getting stuff ready, getting to go out of town and getting everything done, that I was like, you know what, I didn't have the emotional strength at that point to do the research myself. But the people that I did trust were saying, and this is not putting any blame on them at all, whatever. Before the doubt really set in, I had made that video asking for you guys to send money through her to her via Cash App, and I had not sent her money, because if I had sent her money, I was going to be sending her a very small amount, because we were going to be traveling and hotel stays and all that traveling stuff. I wasn't in a financial position to give what I wanted to give. So I was waiting until the new year to help her. Like I had mentioned in my video, my biggest concern were Bella's hospital bills. So so I did not give anything, and I'm sorry if you guys gave, and I'm especially sorry if you guys gave through Cash App. Whew, okay, so then I see this card, and I'm like, I had kind of shared a few tears, but after seeing that, like, well, just seeing her handwriting and then hearing her words, like, sorry. Like, it just hurts different than the last one, Like, I don't know. I feel like I didn't talk to Sabrina every day. I didn't, message her a whole lot, but maybe because I didn't get to hear, like, I know she posted videos after this had happened, but just by the description of the videos, it didn't sound like she was rebuttaling or anything like that. I don't know, maybe I seen one, I don't know. I don't think I had seen any rebuttals of hers. Maybe did I? I don't think so. Anyway, and I wasn't really watching crafting videos because I felt bad watching one person's video and not another's, and so I just, and traveling, spending time with family, whatever, I wasn't watching crafting videos, and I was waiting for a response from her, and if she didn't say anything, then I was like, okay, then I'm not gonna watch that now. I'm gonna watch it later. So whether she did put a response or not, like, I guess I feel, and now her whole channel, according to Miss Deborah, her whole channel has been taken down, by YouTube itself, but, like, I feel a lack of closure. I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I feel like, at least the other person, I got to hear her, rebuttals, excuses, whatever, and that kind of helped in the getting over it part. But with Sabrina, like, I didn't really get to hear that. So I don't know. Does that make it worse? I don't know. And just because of everything she says she represented, in our eyes, what she represented in our community, it just makes it hurt that much more. And Miss Sabrina, if you're watching this, please don't bother sending me anything for Christmas. I don't regret sending you whatever I've sent you in the past, Wee Wishes or the Secret Santa. I don't regret sending that to you, because that was done, I guess fair and square, I guess you can say, but please don't feel obligated or anything like that to send me anything, okay? My heart goes out to the innocent ones affected by this. I don't want to put any names out there, even though their names were out on her channel. I don't want to do that, but I just pray that God will use this And if you guys are believers, you guys will know what I mean by this, and it's not malicious. But I pray that God will use this to break you and to so that you can stand firmly upon Him and His truths and rebuild your relationship with Him and those around you. I'm not saying that I'm not speaking for myself or anybody else. I just meant, like, whatever. You know what I mean? I can't even talk. Yeah, I just pray that God will do His work in your life. The one thing I will say, because I've heard accusations and I don't know if they're true. I don't know if my husband can check on this. I'm kind of scared to ask him. But people have been accusing or saying that your husband never served. He was never a Marine. If that's true, how effing dare you? If it isn't true, okay. But if it isn't true and if he never served, wow. On top of everything else, like, as if everything else wasn't enough, like, just wow, right? Anyway, yeah, I just saw this card and I moved away from the teller and I literally leaned on, there's 4 tellers, the first 2 were open, so I moved down to the last one that was closed and I just leaned up against it because I was like, crap, when I saw the card. And anyway, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to post this. I don't know if this is just for me or just to get it out so I can get it out of my system and done with. I don't know. But, yeah, first and foremost, to my crafty friends, I'm sorry I posted a video. I changed the title of it. I don't want to take it down to seem like oopsies, but I took it down. I disabled comments and I changed the title. Please watch the video linked in the description or something like that. And then I put do not send Sabrina money or something like that. And I linked Alicia Wagman 510's video from last night where she's sharing where her and Heather are sharing, the awful truth, really. So yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry that we're going through this. I'm sorry that I was inadvertently a part of it. And yeah, I love you guys. I'll have a more thorough update coming up later. I don't know when. Yeah, I love you guys.